Good afternoon, Luis Cota, CEO of Stellar Spirits and Wines, the owners of Tequila Comisario. It's a pleasure to be here, and it's a joy to be in your company today.
試乗したのは商品について、ちょっと簡単な紹介というか。
Okay. So the product, can you explain about that product?
Tequila Comisario is a tequila made in the highlands of Jalisco, a state in the center of Mexico. We're very proud of our tequila, that it's a small company, but it's an incredibly well-made tequila. Blue Wee Baer Agave, which is what is used to make tequila, grows very beautifully in the highlands of Jalisco. We typically take about 5 to 7 years before we harvest our tequila, which is about 2 more years than most of the competitors. They harvest at 4 to 5 years. At that point, you've got enough sugar to make alcohol and a lot of acid. 2 years longer, you have beautiful sugar and no acidity, so it's a beautifully well-made agave that lends itself to make world-class tequila. Throughout the process, we do things that are very unique. When you're distilling tequila or distilling any spirit, Scotch, whiskey, there are what are called heads and tails, negative gases, negative solids. Most commercial brands get rid of 20%, we get rid of 45%. So we're only left with about half of the best agave, best pure agave. After that, we take it and we put it into a very large tank and we shoot it full of oxygen. What oxygen does, it takes every little drop, breaks it into 1,000 molecules, and when it gets put back together, it's got a beautifully softer, creamy, more glycolic feel. There's no burn going down, it's very soft going down. And then from that point, we take it into a barrel program that includes American oak, French oak, a touch of cognac oak, and a touch of pork oak. So we blend all these things, and we purposely buy 2 and 3 year old barrels, because by that time they've lost 2/3 of their capacity to impact the liquid, and it allows us to age it 3 times longer than the competition. So Mexican law requires 2 months to make reposado. We age it for 7 months. Mexican law requires only 12 months for añejo. We do it for 27 months, no, 23 months, I beg your pardon. And our extra añejo, which has been our calling card, law requires 36 months. We do it for 7 to 9 years. And so that's got a beautiful, the more into oak, you get beautiful notes of vanilla and cream and nougat and honey and caramel. So we make sure that we have a great balance between all the sweet flavors, but not losing the nature of agave. Blue agave is earthy, peppery, and spicy. So if you combine that with the proper amount of sweetness and don't let it get muddled, but allow it to each stand out, you can taste in our tequilas the beautiful notes of agave, earth, pepper, and spice. You can also taste a touch of nougat or cream or caramel vanilla. So we're very proud of our tequila. We're only a 6-year-old brand in Mexico, but nationally and internationally. And in that time, we've become the single most awarded brand in the entire industry. More medals than anybody else within those 6 years. We're a young brand. There's many brands that have been hundreds of years. They have lots more awards. But in that 6-year period, we are the single most awarded brand, and we're very humbled and we're very honored to have achieved that much. And we hope to continue to do that. I'm one of the founders of the company, and I make it a point that every single batch that is going to be produced, I go to the distillery and I taste it. And if it isn't ready, I say, no, it needs more barrel aging, it needs more filtration, it needs more filtering. So I make sure that I'm very, very careful about releasing anything at all. And if I can't make it to the distillery, I get a sample sent to my office, and we taste it together. And so we're very proud of our tequila. It's a wonderful little project. Our long-term dream is that our añejos and our extra añejos are going to compete globally with the world's best whiskeys and scotches. That's what we like to do. So we make a very well-balanced, world-class type of product. That's our tequila. Any questions?
賞とか喜びのこと感想と、あとちょっと見てる方に一言メッセージが。
じゃあ、息子とレースを出てますけど、how much you appreciate also
So it's been a lifelong dream of my family and myself to be in Japan. This is my second visit. I brought my wife and my daughter here, and what an honor it is to be here. I'm from Mexico. I live in Mexico. I could do this in Spanish, by the way, if you like, But I've always admired the Japanese culture, social graces, incredible, beautiful gardens and culture at home. So this is a real treat for us to be here. So I'm very thankful for all of you and for my partners that have allowed us to be our brand here. To get this honor here today is incredible. We're a new brand here, so to be a gold medal winner in this competition is an incredible honor. So we're very humbled, we're very appreciative, and we're very thankful, and we hope to be a part of your country and company for a very, very, very long time.
はい、大丈夫です。ありがとうございました。